Every year, my friends and I set aside a few days to escape, and our fall getaway always feels a little more special than the rest. Let me take you along with us so you can be a part of our beautiful fall getaway too. My beautiful friends with
Apparently, Nicole, did you also in Krispy Kreme? Yeah, my last bite.
Krispy Kreme and ready to go. Our, our fall season ladies trip. Our first stop is Norman and Hardy. Beautiful winery. Time to eat some food. Lunchtime. Lunch. Midway, we stopped for lunch and made our way to Norman Hardy Winery. The setting was beautiful, the food fresh, smoked salmon, stone oven pizza, and crisp salads. The energy was relaxed. There was also an outdoor installation featuring different sculptures, which added a creative, soulful touch to the winery grounds. These few days of escape are to reconnect, reflect, and just be. We call it our girls' talk trip. In spring, we wander in blossom. In fall, we chase the colors, the calm, and the warm light of autumn. This year, we return to one of our favorite, Prince Edward County, or the county, about 3 hours from home, but worlds away in feeling. Prince Edward County has a deep past long before modern tourists arrived.
ऊपर चलते हैं, I've never seen it. What's upstairs?
By afternoon, we arrived at our Airbnb, fittingly called The Place. As soon as we stepped in, we knew we were home, surrounded by rolling fields, barns, and open sky. We made tea and simply surrendered to the calm. Really? The house was cozy and elegant, and soft jazz was quietly playing in every room. Outside, a hot tub waited. We spent the evening in heartfelt conversation, laughter, and warmth. The first time in a hot tub for me. Indigenous people lived here for millennia in Prince Edward County. Archaeological evidence suggests human presence dating back 12,000 years and more complex Iroquoian communities in the last few thousand years. The county as we know it was established in 1792 and named after Prince Edward Augustus, Duke of Kent, the fourth son of King George III.
खाने को कब मिलेगा? Oh wow, look at the color change. Right? Woohoo! The sauce. I like anything that is sauce.
We ended our first day with dinner at Bocado, a lovely Spanish restaurant in Picton.
कहाँ चला गया सारा का सारा? किधर गया खाना? कहाँ गया? किधर गया खाना? मुझे सब कुछ नजर आ रहा है जो जो खाया है। मत देखो मत देखो।
We had breakfast in the morning, simple, warm, satisfying, and set off for our first adventure, Glenora. To reach it, we had to take the Glenora ferry. Day 2 of our trip.
I forgot to put makeup on.
Yes.
I forgot to put.
I think the peak is going to happen next week.
Hi there. Hi there. Where am I going? In the far lane? Thank you. We're getting on the Glenora ferry, right?
Yes.
We're gonna go across. We're in the Lake of the Mountain. We're gonna go across and then see what there is to do on the other side, right?
Yes.
And just sit inside.
Relax and enjoy.
Yes. It can be more straight on and already across the water. It's like so fantastic. Actually, it's coming. The other one's coming back.
The ferry crossing has long been a vital connection between the mainland and the county. Historically, this crossing predates formal roads. Early settlers, mills, and trade used this route between Adolphustown, Bath, and the mills in Glenora.
वो जो pastries है ना हमारी लिखा हुआ था Napanina.
Once we disembarked, we wandered to the waterfront, passing through quiet streets and old trees. Glenora is a small community, and at a midday, midweek, it felt hushed and peaceful. We hoped to visit the small local museum at a nearby campsite, though it was closed that day. The serene surroundings were still beautiful, inviting us to imagine stories of old. UEL Heritage Center and Park is a 72-acre historic site right on the shores of the Bay of Quinte. It's where the first Loyalists landed on June 16, 1784, living initially in tents before settling here. Although the museum there was closed, we visited the campsite, old burial grounds, and the day use areas are steeped in history. The Loyalist stories, the cemetery, the monuments all echo with a sense of belonging and roots. Glenora itself feels like a pause in time. Small population, ferry connections, quiet waterfronts, and trees that seem older than the towns themselves. Its ferry crossing is one of the oldest and most scenic ways to enter the county, giving you a glimpse of how people have always used the water as both connection and barrier. The Bay of Quinte has its own deep roots, named after Kente, which was an Iroquoian village on the north shore. The waters here carried indigenous communities, early French missionaries, and later Loyalist settlers. The bay's winding shape, quiet inlets, and connection to rivers like the Trent make it both beautiful and historically important. Glenora is small and peaceful with tree lined shores and quiet parks that invite you to pause, breathe, and listen to the sound of water. Standing there, you can almost imagine the early settlers landing with their families and hopes, shaping the community that would become Prince Edward County. Bay of Quinte's winding shape connects the Trent River to Lake Ontario, forming sheltered waters that still feel ancient and full of mystery. Looking out at the bay, it's easy to see why this region became such an important meeting place, both geographically and culturally.
Oh my god. It's become such a weird news. And half of the comments are like, that's not the real one.
After a couple of hours, we returned via the ferry and drove to Lake on the Mountain, truly one of the county's mystical curiosities.
Yeah, if he has like $1 million to bomb on 2 months of like.
If he's a celebrated heart.
Well, there's that. There's that. Yeah. Oh my god.
Chalo
Oh my
parking
god.
We're here.
We're here. Yay.
I think park याद है church
वो लेफ्ट पे है, वो लेफ्ट पे है.
यहाँ park कर सकते हो आप. ये देखो.
That's resort parking. Let's just park here.
एक याद है तुम्हें लास्ट टाइम हम जब आए थे तो एक फेरी रही थी एक पर्सनल उनकी छोटी सी एक
Was it a sailboat or was it a motorboat?
boat. It was a boat but it was covered.
Okay.
नहीं रमनीक फेरी थी, फेरी थी.
Has it run here?
We just started to get going and pretty cool. Now you're busy. That's pretty cool. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, ladies, you want to say something?
We are speechless.
Yes, thank you.
Ladies.
True.
That's true.
What she said.
I'm telling you, I am speechless.
So where are we? We are back.
We are in heaven. Any other questions? I give you good answers on this. Or Pooch.
We're in, I think it's called the Miller House, and
we're
we're
in the
overlooking the lake on the mountain.
Lake on the Yes. And we're hungry, so we talk.
We're hungry. And this is our second trip.
Yes.
Here. Second time after 2 years, I guess.
Three.
No, we did come here 2 years.
2 years, was it? So it's a 2-year thing. Yes.
thing for me. So I am totally okay with just pate. The only problem is पतला पतला कटा होता है कैरेट है crispy crispy होता है so that is like
Lake on the mountain sits about 60 meters above the Bay of Quinte, Lake Ontario, and yet has no apparent visible inlet or source of water. Early settlers believed it was bottomless. Some thought underground rivers connected it to distant waters. Geologists tend to believe it's a collapsed doline, a sinkhole in limestone terrain. We lunched at the Miller House Cafe, which sits on the rim of the lake, offering breathtaking terrace views. After lunch, we indulged in high tea and carrot cake that I'll remember for a long time. Later, we headed into downtown Picton. We parked near Picton Harbor, a calm, scenic spot. We meandered through streets lined with heritage houses, local art galleries, and quaint shops. Walking those streets felt timeless, like stepping into another era. What struck me most, nearly everything we saw was local. Local artists, local crafts, local food. It felt like the community's soul was woven into every store. One yarn shop caught my eye. Vibrant colors, old world style. We strolled through downtown Picton and paused by the Merrill House Hotel, a stunning Victorian Gothic Revival mansion built in 1878 for Judge Edwards Merrill. With its intricate barge boat trim, steep gables, and elegant chimneys, the architecture feels like something out of another era. Over time, Merrill House has transformed from a private home to a boutique hotel, carefully restored to blend historic charm with modern luxury. The town of Picton, where we stayed, was originally called Hallowell. It was settled in the 1780s by the Loyalists. Picton also played roles in industry and defense. During World War II, it hosted a Royal Air Force RCAF training base under the British Commonwealth Air Training Plan. As evening settled, we enjoyed dinner at Flame and Smith. The food, ambience, quality, everything exceeded expectation. Once back, we sank into the hot tub under starlight, talking until our hearts were full, then slept soundly. जाने की तैयारी है, last day of our trip, about to leave and we are going to miss this place.
It's amazing.
Amazing, amazing, Zabardast. Just like
Lovely.
a retreat.
Yeah. So relaxing, stress free.
Yeah. Our final day was all about water and light. The Airbnb hosts had kindly provided a Sandbanks Provincial Park pass, so we packed up early, loaded the car, and headed out. Sometimes we think we need to go far away to find beauty or peace, but places like Prince Edward County, remind us that magic often lives close to home, just a few hours away, and you're surrounded by calm waters, open skies, and good memories.
पानी के पास ही बैठेंगे हम, क्या लगता है? ऐसे ही लग रहा है मुझे.
Sandbanks Provincial Park was established in 1970 and is famous for having the world's largest bay mouth barrier dune formation. Beaches here are among the most sandy and inviting in Ontario. We headed straight to Outlet Beach, which was perfect. Golden sand, clear blue water, gentle slope into the lake. We soaked, waded, laughed, and wished time would slow. Sandbanks is famed for its wide sandy beaches, shallow shores, and clear water, a summer favorite in Ontario. PEC is known not just for its scenery but for its evolution from indigenous lands to loyalist settlement, farming, canneries, fishing, and now a vibrant mix of vineyards, art, food, and tourism. It draws people who want beauty and history. Our girls' trips are like little retreats, a chance to pause, clear our minds, and let go of life's everyday stresses. Those heart-to-heart talks in a peaceful setting always leaves us feeling refreshed and recharged. They are our way to unwind, reconnect, and declutter our minds. We come back home feeling lighter, rejuvenated, and emotionally recharged. The Prince Edward County is more than a place. It's a rhythm of life, rolling fields, artistic energy, and people who care deeply about local food and community. Whether it's the calm of Glenora, the mystery of Lake on the Mountain, or the golden sands of Sandbanks, PEC always feels like coming home to peace. This trip was more than just a few days away. It was a reset. In the quiet of farmland, the mystery of lakes, the simplicity of local life, and the joy of friendship, we found space to breathe. Each year, our girls' talk remind us life is richer when we slow down, open up, and honor the beauty in small moments.